Mr. Osborn, are you okay?
I'm worried about Harry.
No sign of Harry. What's that?
Happy birthday, Em. They say time heals all wounds. That's a lie. Every day without you is worse than the last. If I lose Harry, I don't know what I'll do.
Norman's really hurting. I need to find Harry and save him. Haven't heard from MJ in a while. I should give her a call.
In her house, MJ reads comments on her article criticizing Spider-Man.
I hate this.
She answers a video call from Jonah.
I love this.
You do?
You've hit the nail on the head. Finally! Top story. Everybody's talking about it. This is editor material.
Editor?
Congratulations. Your first assignment, write more juicy stuff by tomorrow morning. Drama, controversy, just like this.
Like this.
Get writing!
The call ends. MJ hangs her head slightly. MJ picks up her phone and holds it up.
MJ.
I didn't get fired from the Bugle. In fact, I think I got a promotion.
Hey, that's what you wanted, right?
Yeah, I thought it was.
Then that's great. Hey, listen. Something's gone wrong with Harry.
What happened?
Well,
Hang on, someone's at the door.
it's kind of hard to explain. Just promise me you'll stay away from him, okay?
She opens the door.
MJ?
Outside, Harry leans against the doorframe, now relatively normal. He glares with a furrowed brow as he reaches for MJ. On Peter's screen, tendrils snake toward her face.
Harry, what the hell? Come on, MJ, pick up!
Hey, it's MJ. You can leave a
Damn it!
message, but why would you? If it's important, text.
Please be okay.
Spider-Man.
Panicked?
I meant, physical symptoms. Soreness? Fatigue?
Yes. Wait, symptoms?
I've been looking through years of research notes. The symbiote channels a collective consciousness.
That hive mind I was in.
Is optimistic. It may still be inside you.
What?
Nothing to panic about, but perhaps you should come to the lab for some tests.
Can't, Doc. Bigger problems. Gotta go. Hang on, MJ! I should have been home.
Dusk. Peter doffs his mask as he bursts through his front door.
MJ! Where's...
At the dining table, Harry sits across from MJ.
Harry?
Pete? You look tense. Coffee?
Tendrils from Harry's shoulder pour coffee from a carafe. MJ stares rigidly at Peter.
We need to talk.
The tendrils retract as Harry shakes his head.
You must get tired making the world a better place every single day.
Harry stands and picks up a framed photo of Peter and Aunt May outside of Feast. Peter circles the table.
But I can help. All you have to do is let me.
This isn't you.
Wrong.
Harry's eyes snap to MJ.
This is the real me.
He glares at her with sharp eyes, and MJ's face falls. Peter stares at them, his posture stiff and his brow furrowing slightly.
I finally have the power to realize our vision.
MJ shifts uncomfortably as Harry stands behind her.
Are you giving up on me?
Harry, we need to get that thing off you.
Harry smashes the table.
Do not call us a thing.
Peter starts to reach toward him.
Harry.
We are not, Harry.
Tendrils swarm over his body. Their jagged teeth grin as MJ moves to stand behind Peter. Venom bashes them toward the kitchen, causing the vintage fridge to fall on top of Peter. They drag MJ by her legs, then hold her up by her neck. Black tendrils slither toward her face. Peter flings the fridge off. Venom holds her out of reach. Don't. Venom bares their teeth at Peter. From behind the upended dining table, a bright red and yellow claw reaches up. A feminine form slowly stands, towering over Peter. Long scarlet tendrils grow from her head like hair, and a smile full of long teeth splits her face.
Let her go!
Symbiote MJ's hair tendrils lash out to grab Peter. She hurls him through the living room wall. On the street outside, Peter collides with a city bus. Cars veer away. The symbiote MJ, Scream, leaps out of the house with hair tendrils almost as large as her body. Venom hops onto the sidewalk, watching the chaos.
Show him what he's missing.
They turn their back and leap away over the rooftops.
You can't have her!
Too late.
Scream bares her teeth.
MJ. I'm sorry. MJ, just talk to me!
I'm done talking! Done begging for validation from you. Make it stop! Make it stop! I'm done talking! Done begging for validation from you. From anyone!
Validation? If this is about your job!
It's about me. Nay! Not my job or this stupid house. And for once, not about you!
About me? MJ, what do you mean?
You stay out of this! I'm finally in control!
I don't want to hurt her!
Scream stumbles weakly. Peter crouches atop MJ's motorcycle nearby.
Look at what you're doing! This isn't control!
I'm in complete control! Pete! What's happening to me?
Peter leaps up to her, where she hangs from a street lamp. Scream snarls. She ensnares Peter with her hair and flings him back into a brick wall. Peter flounders while gingerly touching his lower back. Scream leaps down.
Don't listen to those voices! They aren't telling the truth! I heard them too! I know how it feels!
Always about you! You can't keep a job! You can't pay.
I have a job! With Harry! We'll be okay!
And for how long? There's only...
Peter knocks her prone and lands on her.
Remember your book? You said you want to help people!
Nobody read it!
She flings him off.
Nobody cares!
Peter stands on an ice cream truck with the phrase, "I scream, you scream," painted on it. Scream pounces, but tumbles while Peter manages to recover.
That's not true! If I helped one person, it was worth it!
Now, in a side street undergoing construction, Scream writhes in the dirt. She stumbles to her feet, facing Peter.
I read it! It helped me!
All I do is help you!
MJ,
My life is constantly interrupted by you! So loud! It hurts! Looking for answers! Please! Because you lost the job! Looking for answers! Please! Because you lost a job or can't pay a bill! I write words I don't believe in for a man I despise! So you can be happy!
I didn't realize! MJ, you can quit! I can figure something out!
I can't trust you!
Scream recoils, then pounces as she wraps her arms around Peter. They land hard on a low rooftop. Peter hops out of reach as Scream struggles to her feet.
We don't need you.
The city needs you. I need you.
Don't lie to me!
She falls to one knee, clutching her head.
Pete! I need you too!
Scream convulses and struggles to get her footing. She leaps after a retreating Peter, her flesh a pale yellow and red, like tendons over exposed musculature.
You just want to stay the stronger half! What? Don't feel special anymore?
What? No! You're stronger than me in so many ways! You've been single-handedly holding our lives together! I'm sorry, MJ! I took you for granted!
MJ is gone!
No! You aren't! I'm sorry I caused you so much pain! The house! My job! Our life together! I promised you I'd be better, but I wasn't!
Scream wraps the ends of her hair around Peter's neck, then throws him onto an unfinished rooftop. She jumps up to strangle him with the hair.
MJ, this isn't what you want!
She lifts him by the neck.
How do you know what we want?
You're Mary Jane Watson. You want the truth.
Yes. I want the truth.
Scream flings Peter into metal pipes, then leaps away from him. Her hair tendrils stream behind her like a bushy tail, and her body spasms at the noise.
Pete!
Peter webs a jackhammer toward her. The hair strikes it down. She flails, punching the air. The symbiote retracts from MJ. As it clings to her feet, she leaps fiercely. MJ tumbles into Peter, and he rolls safely beneath her.
Are you?
Am I? I'm okay. I think... I'm okay.
You did it.
Peter rushes to embrace her.
Wait. Not yet.
MJ pulls out her phone and holds it to her ear.
Watson, where are you with my apple fritters? I'm starving, and
Jonah? Kiss my ass. I quit.
Watson!
You're so cool.
With a warm smile, Peter helps MJ to her feet and pulls her into another embrace.
I thought I'd lost you.
I think I've been lost for a while now. Not just to the symbiote. For months I've been trying to be something I'm not.
I'm glad you're back.
Debris tumbles loose nearby. MJ grimaces.
Sorry.
It wasn't you. And I wasn't me earlier.
Pete, Pete, it was like some kind of hive mind in there. I saw you. And Harry, he was going out.
Peter pulls out his phone.
Miles is at City Hall.
Go. I love you.
I love you.
With a gentle hand, Peter pulls MJ in for a deep kiss. She softly touches the side of his neck, her thumb caressing his cheek. They part with subdued smiles, and Peter jogs off. MJ looks hesitantly back toward the construction site.
Hey, you get my text? City Hall is bad, man. Head in there now.
Yeah, sorry. Things got complicated. I'll be there soon.
You think this is Harry?
It has to be. I just saw him in Queens. He turned MJ into one of those symbiotes, but worse.
What?
She's okay. She broke out of it. Luckily, faster than I did. Connors thinks I had the suit on too long, and now some of it is left inside of me.
You really meant it when you said things were complicated.
One thing at a time. See you soon, Miles.
I hear that. See you.
Reminds me, I owe someone else a call.
Peter?
Hey, Ms. Morales. You, make it home safe? I was just, you know, I wanted to make sure.
We're fine. We're fine. And Peter, we're fine, too. But next time, answer my calls.
Trust me. I'll be on my best behavior.
You'd better be. Now go help my son.
Gonna have to flag that business transaction. I'm coming after you. There you are. Ready for the pain? Hate to interrupt the business meeting, but... Wait! No, I don't! Squash the spider! Got him! See? That's the thing about business deals. Nobody ever expects spiders. A sand crystal. More Marco memories scattered all over New York.
Good news, bad news, folks. Good news. OG Spider-Man looks to be, finally, back to his senses, free of that black suit. Bad news. Seeing reports that whatever that black suit was may now be spreading through parts of the city. Are the two connected? Maybe. But right now isn't the time for speculation. It's the time for action. We're getting scattered reports.
Gooey black tendrils engulf City Hall. On the street, a civilian flees a green symbiote.
Harry's been busy. Yeah. Well, good thing the cleanup crew's here.
Miles and Peter swing in to face the symbiotes.
This is somehow worse than I thought!
And no sign of Harry!
He has to be here!
Yankee told me there were a bunch of civilians trapped inside. Apparently they were using this place as shelter.
We'll get them out safe and sound! How are there this many?
Looks like he's trying to build an army.
If you ask him, he's trying to heal the world!
Getting a bunch of messages on the app from people inside City Hall. They're trying to evacuate onto the roof.
We better clear a path.
There's an emergency exit up there! Let's go!
Watch your back.
Got a report that a window shattered somewhere in the building.
Come on, Miles! We need to hurry!
I have to pressure you guys, but it's not sounding good in there.
We're working on it!
All clear.
Let's get him out of there.
A crowd of symbiotes bursts from the doors, led by a symbiote behemoth. Miles leaps clear, but the behemoth grabs and throws Peter. He tumbles to the street.
Spider-Man!
Green and yellow symbiotes swarm Peter, holding him down and drowning him in their black mass. Miles leaps down after him, but the symbiotes swiftly overwhelm him as well. Buried beneath him, Miles reaches weakly upward. A hand glowing with negative energy reaches down to grab him. Martin Lee pulls Miles free.
What are you doing here?
Are you all right?
Spider-Man!
Lee punches the ground with an explosive pulse, knocking away the symbiotes.
He said there was still some of this thing inside him.
I see. I think I can clear it out of him. But only if I go to the source.
I'm going in with you.
Peter lies on his back, twitching slightly. Lee looks up at Miles, then nods. He places his hand on Miles' shoulder. The two of them enter the negative zone version of New York, glimmering with sharply contrasted black and white.
What's the plan here, Lee?
Find Spider-Man. All of this dark matter should lead us toward him.
A sword in one hand, Lee runs and leaps off the rooftop. From the street below, the towering demon rises up. Its horned black head crackles with negative energy.
All right, on my way. Where are we anyway?
We are inside Spider-Man's mind. We've seen what those creatures do to people around the city. They get in your head, twist your desires.
Mad they stole your routine?
I know you're joking, but you're making my point. This thing, it fears my power for some reason. And we are the only ones who can find where it lives.
So we clear this thing out at
Lee and Miles arrive at a nest of black tendrils.
That's the plan.
There's a stronger hold on it than I thought.
All right. Weaken the symbiote, take back control, use our powers to save Spider-Man. Where do we start?
We have to find the source of his pain. Follow me. Try and lead you to where it's darkest. But I can't promise what we'll find.
Lee fixes Miles with a serious expression, then walks forward. He clenches his fist and negative energy arcs along his arm. The demon clambers over and smashes its fists together. It pulls them apart to reveal a circular portal. Lee runs and leaps through it. Miles watches him, then adjusts his footing into a wide stance.
Is this?
The raft. Home sweet home.
These are all the people he's put away.
It makes sense why Spider-Man would think about this place. Most of us are here because of him. Down here, I think I found something. I think...
Miles! A negative version of Dr. Octavius snatches Miles and hurls him through the floor with a smile. Miles falls, but a negative Vulture swoops up to grab him. Vulture throws him down, and Scorpion appears to punch Miles down through another level. Electro appears and holds Miles in midair with arcing electricity. Electro throws him down. Rhino snags Miles and slams him through another floor.
What was that? Lee? A prison break! Never thought I'd be relieved to see you!
I'll make it count then! Miles! More incoming!
Again?
Come on!
Nothing's working! I can't slow them down!
We have to keep fighting!
Everyone he puts away! They keep coming back!
Must be frustrating! Putting criminals away just for them to escape and cause more pain!
It's part of the job. He knows that.
What is?
Believing in second chances. It's like they never stop! That's enough! I get it! Did you do that?
No.
The symbiote. He killed them all.
The problem's solved.
That's not what Pete thinks.
No. But it might be how he feels.
All these villains. He really thought the suit could solve it all.
Is that... me?
You caused a lot of pain, man.
A debt I will spend the rest of my life repaying. There's something up ahead. You're close. May's house.
I haven't asked Pete about her in a long time. What's wrong with me?
When you get caught up in one part of your life,
Look who's home.
it's easy for the rest to fall away.
Oh, man. She's dead because of you.
I never meant for her to get hurt.
This is your chance to make it up to her, then.
I feel something upstairs.
A symbiote tendril bursts from Peter's room, pinning Miles against the wall. Miles charges up bioelectricity, but Lee neutralizes the tendril with a zap of negative energy.
Your power does have the same effect in here.
Yeah. I guess it does.
Lee offers his hand. Miles accepts it, and Lee pulls him to his feet.
Looks like we're at Feast.
I built my life around this place. This will probably be the closest I'll ever get to seeing the inside of it again. Not that I deserve to.
Lee, why did you do it? What did you want?
Revenge. Norman Osborn's the reason my parents are dead. So I dedicated my life to making his hell. I'm sorry, Miles. Up there. That's the source. If we clear this out, we just might be able to save him.
In the main dining hall of Feast, a spiky red nest pulsates with symbiote tendrils. Lee places his hand against it and channels negative energy into the mass. Lee's natural complexion peeks through as he strains. Miles hops down and adds his bioelectricity to Lee's efforts. A pulse sends them stumbling back.
No. There has to be another way. Maybe...
We have one more option. If I can transfer all of my power into the symbiote, I think I can neutralize it. And free Peter.
What'll happen to you?
I guess we'll find out.
Lee raises his eyebrows slightly, then his eyes wander back to the nest. Miles stands.
Well, if this is my last chance to say anything to you.
Miles removes his mask. Lee looks him up and down with uncertainty.
I won't forgive you. It's just not in me.
Lee looks down, his lips twitching as though trying to speak.
But I can't carry this hate for you anymore, man. So let's set things right. You and me.
Miles offers his hand. Lee's eyes flick between it and Miles's face before he takes a breath and shakes it. Miles's bioelectricity crackles along his arm. Both he and Lee examine their hands.
Ready?
Lee touches the nest with one hand, then gathers negative energy in his other fist before plunging it in as well. A burst of energy sends Miles tumbling back. Several green and yellow symbiotes emerge to attack him.
Let's see how they like this. Why didn't you give me this power sooner? I could have used it.
I didn't give you those.
You didn't? Huh. You okay, man?
I'm fine! Just keep fighting! Miles, I wanted to thank you for trusting me.
Yeah, well, like you said, better make it count, right? Maybe try things my way sometime.
I'm not sure I'd make a convincing hero.
Won't know until you try.
Miles, help!
I'm coming!
The nest bursts into fluttering fragments. Lee's negative aura is dispelled. Miles puts Lee's arm over his shoulders to help him along. In a back office, an unmasked Peter kneels beside his Aunt May's hospital bed. Miles tentatively approaches him.
This is all my fault. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Miles gently places his hand on Peter's shoulder. In front of City Hall, Lee and Miles kneel beside Peter.
We did it.
Lee's aura is gone. He looks up at Miles as Peter stirs.
Come on, Spider-Man.
Miles?
Green and yellow symbiotes close in.
Spider-Man!
Lee glances at his powerless hands.
Spider-Man, wake up!
Peter flips to his feet. White tendrils wriggle over his suit, and a burst of energy turns it glossy white with sleek black details. The eyes of his suit narrow as he gets his bearings.
Go! I've got this.
Miles assists Lee as Peter faces down numerous symbiotes emerging from City Hall.
This is more than a new suit. Whoa, what is this? Miles, where did this come from?
Lee and I went in your head to clear out the symbiote left inside. He had to drain his power into it to save you. It looks like it had an effect.
Wait, you two work together?
I wasn't about to let you die.
Miles, that's... After so many times saying it, thank you seems soft.
It's okay. I know.
I don't deserve that kid.
More symbiotes emerge from the rooftops and crawl out from between the giant tendrils. They circle Peter, some pacing on all fours like pack animals. Peter shifts his weight from foot to foot. One symbiote tackles Peter and the rest of the group charges.
This is unreal! Hey there, big guy! Let's try this again!
Peter knocks the civilian free of the symbiote. Nearby, Miles lands with Lee.
I thought we lost you.
They casually fist bump, then look up at Lee. Lee hesitates, then walks up to them.
I spent years of... You two reminded me that that's not who I am.
Lee nods to himself. His eyes wander, then look off into the distance as he walks away from the Spider-Men.
Where are you gonna go?
To set things right. Your way.
Lee looks back over his shoulder with a tiny smile. He walks off. Peter looks at Miles.
Wow. Reforming your greatest enemy. Can't say I've ever done that. Maybe MJ was right. Why would the city need me when it has you?
I don't know. This city still looks like a Spider-Man job to me.
They clasp hands, then turn to leave.
Let's get out of here.
With a running jump, they web swing away. Miles takes the lead, and Peter follows closely behind.
Any sign of Harry?
Not yet. Ran into a speed bump. I think Miles just saved my life.
What? What happened?
There was symbiote left inside of me. It started taking over, but